Oh, oh, Good morning. Can everyone hear me? Just want to make sure the audio is fine.
We can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, Dory. How are you?
I can
How are
hear
you?
you.
Okay.
Good
All right.
morning.
I'll call it in about a minute. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, my name is Erwin Fernandez. I am the vice chair of the Committee for Concerns of the Aging. And I'll open the floor for introductions. Um, and I'm calling the meeting to order at 10:51 a.m. Now I'm opening the meeting to welcome introductions. Erwin Fernandez, vice chair. I'm also on the Public Safety Committee.
I'm Mary Anderson, I'm the chair of this committee, as well as, I'm the chair of this committee. And Erwin, my vice chair, is going to be running this meeting this morning, so off we go.
Yes.
We have two committee members on Zoom, so Erwin, if you want to get them to introduce themselves.
We have two committee members on the on Zoom. Dory, may you please introduce yourself? And Richard after.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Dori Garcia, Executive Director of ARC 16 for Washington, Inc., also co-chair of WICOA and a public member of this committee.
Miriam.
No, Mary's not on Zoom.
Oh, sorry about that. Richard.
You appear to be muted, Richard.
Richard, you're muted.
Looks like he's out in the world.
Hopefully that works better.
It works.
I'm Richard Allman. I'm a member of the Aging Committee, a member of CB12, and also part of the ARC Fort Washington team.
We're also joined by Milagros Fermin and Miriam Rabner. Also, we have Isaiah Pittman. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, yes. Can everybody hear me? My name is Isaiah Pittman. I am an adult services librarian at the Inwood branch of the New York Public Library.
Thank you, Isaiah. Appreciate it. Today's meeting consists of two
Do you
presentations.
want to say the other people that are answering?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Huh?
I did.
Not all of them. Good morning.
We're,
Misha said. Yes, sir.
we're also joined by Gail Cohen, Lily Lopez, and Rosie Bernard from MJHS as attendees. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Mr.
Welcome,
So
Misha.
sorry.
No, it's fine. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Savage from the New York.
One second.
Public
Now
Library.
again. Sorry.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Misha Savage from the New York Public Library. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.
Misha Savage is the other is one of the presenters for today, from NYPL. Thank you very much, Misha. Today we're gonna have two presentations. One from Isaiah Pittman from, as he stated, NYPL's Adult Services team, and the other from Misha Savage, also from NYPL. Thank you. Okay,
Take it away.
all right.
Good
Misha,
morning,
thank
everybody.
you.
So wonderful to be here with you on this cold December day. My name is Misha Savage. I'm the program coordinator for the Neighborhood Tech Health Program, a new service and pilot program for the New York Public Library. Welcome to the neighborhood. Neighborhood Tech Help, in partnership with HPD, has been launched to bridge the tech divide and foster digital literacy in New York City communities, providing free and low-cost access to the internet, ability to access public-facing social services, and the skills and confidence to leverage the internet and technology. Essentially, think of Neighborhood Tech Help as Geek Squad in your neighborhood. We offer free one-on-one office hours style sessions at host locations in both here in Washington Heights and Inwood, and in the Morrisania and Melrose neighborhoods in the Bronx. We have 9 different locations. We are usually on site for approximately an hour a week, 2 to 3 hours per week, with 2 teams, 3 helpers per location. Individuals can sign up and get a short session with our team. You can either walk up or set an appointment ahead of time. The information is confidential and accessible and available in both English and Spanish. We have about a 60-40 ratio of folks speaking both languages. And we just ask that on-site staff welcome our tech helpers and direct patrons to them and share program information with them. Examples of the type of help we provide include getting folks set up on their phones. You can bring your personal device, you can bring your iPad, you can bring your phone, whatever you might have on you. Helping folks deal with online security and avoiding scams, accessing social services such as My NYCHA or Access NYC. We help with email access, general internet support, getting a library card, and also application support, so using programs like Google Docs, Excel, any sort of general application support you might have questions about. Here's our website, which includes program information, contact information, booking links so folks can set up appointments. The Ask NYPL number, which folks can call if they're curious about their program to speak to somebody at the library. The locations of nearby branches, and Tech Connect information, because the library also offers Tech Connect programs, which are more advanced educational programs that folks might want to do, additional classes once they've gotten familiar with our team. Here is a list of our current host locations. We are primarily in CB12 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're at Riverstone Senior Life Services on this is below the bridge, and then above the bridge we are at the Fort Washington OAC, ARC Fort Washington OAC on 181st Street. Also the Mariah Adult Center on Bennett Avenue, Cafe Bloom, which is actually a public location on Broadway. And then on Thursdays, we are at the YM and YWHA of Washington Heights and Inwood on Nagle Avenue, so all the way up there. And that's, most of our program occurs between 10 to 12 p.m. on in the mornings, and then 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoons. As of mid-October, we are also offering this service at different branch locations. So in CB12, we are at the Inwood and Washington Heights Library on alternating Thursdays. This is typically from 1 to 2:30 p.m. And we also direct folks to the Fort Washington Library, although our services is not directly available there quite yet. This is my contact information. I'm available to contact at this number, and I can put this in the chat afterwards. My work number there, and I'm mostly available via my cell at 203-521-0672, and my NYPL email. And we have general inquiries. I've included the information of our leads there, who are our general point of contacts on location.
Good morning.
And good morning. I've allotted a little bit of time in case anybody wants to ask a question, or if we do have time for that, I'm happy to answer. But no, Yes,
Just a question, are you planning at all to expand into other senior centers in the Washington Heights Inwood area?
Misha, if you could just step,
oh,
speak a little louder. Just
sure,
for the people
Well,
on
I'll
Zoom,
come over
please.
okay, no problem. Yes, so in terms of expansion to other locations, we are sort of at capacity now. However, I will note, we would like to expand to some other locations in Washington Heights in the new years if possible. I would be certainly open to any type of expansion that can occur, if folks have connections to either anybody in the ARC network or any other OACs that might be interested in our programming.
I'm thinking perhaps Star might be interested.
Oh, yeah. I believe I reached out, I might have reached out at the beginning, back in spring, but I'd certainly be interested in speaking with them.
And just because some of the people on Zoom could not hear you, some of the members on Zoom and attendees could not hear you, could you just quickly go over the services that you offer again? Just
Sure.
a quick overview, a quick review of them. Thank
No
you.
problem. So just again, Neighborhood Tech Help is essentially free one-on-one technical help that we offer at different older adult centers, community centers, and even a cafe. We have a team of helpers that go to different locations for 2 to 3 hours once a week. We take sessions for approximately 30 minutes at a time. Essentially, you can go either sign up ahead of time or walk up. We help with things such as general internet help, avoiding scams and protecting yourself online, different application support like learning Excel, Google Docs, or Suites, to things like general signing up for an email, updating your passwords, those types of things. And our help is currently available in CB12 specifically, in Washington Heights Inwood, is available at approximately 5 different locations on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as 2 different library branch locations in the area.
Thank you, Misha. I have a quick question. What kind of beyond presentations such as this one, what kind of other field outreach are you guys doing? Is the organization doing?
We have collaborated with the Department for the Aging on several larger tabling events, such as the Healthy Aging Fair on 145th, and other we've done some general ground canvassing efforts like flyering and going to local businesses and that type of thing, putting up flyers. In addition to our library tabling, which occurs weekly. Certainly open to any other types of event fairs or occasions that we can table at, because I know my team loves to get out there and be present in the community.
Nice. Thank you very much. Does anyone on Zoom have a question for Misha? Can everyone hear me on Zoom? Miriam, Dory, Milagros, can you hear me? Yeah, there's no questions.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
I just wanted to say that I have actually a couple of events in my mind already.
Perfect.
So that we might ask you to table that. for
I would love
someone
that. I would
in
love
the
that.
program.
Fantastic.
We actually do have one question from
Sure.
Someone, 1 second.
I guess I could probably sit and stand over there.
Contact info.
Oh, yes,
You can put it back up, maybe go back up.
Yes,
on the
I will.
slides.
Let me go
We're gonna
back.
put it back up on the slides.
Put it back up on
Maybe in the
this.
top.
Yeah, I'll put it on the chat as well.
Yes. Yeah, it's certainly best to contact me directly, like my email would be the best way to get things in motion.
Any last words, Misha?
We love all of our patrons in Washington Heights and Inwood, and I know my team has had a really wonderful time since the program started back in July. I will note the program is a pilot program, so we are running at least until June 30th of 2026. If we get more funding, we'll be able to keep things going and be in even more locations, neighborhoods, and days and times heading into the summer. So that is our big dream. And again, if anybody please feel free to reach out to me, as I love to connect and make things happen.
Where does your funding come from?
Currently, we are being funded by HPD, the Department for Housing Preservation and Development. Hopefully, some of that gets baselined, but that is our main funder at the moment. Yes.
All right, so one of our questions was whether you present on scams for seniors. I answered in the affirmative.
Yes.
Answered yes.
We do talk about those things.
Okay, any other questions online?
Quick
Marian.
question, are some of these presentations and services also in Spanish?
Yes, so our team is currently composed, every team that operates has at least 2 Spanish speakers on the team. So our services are available in Spanish.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Is there any questions?
No questions from me.
All right. What other presentations do you do? Oh, okay, so someone wasn't able to hear. What other presentations do you provide?
So again, we provide services for helping folks with phone help. So mobile devices, iPads, all of those types of things. We help folks with avoiding scams and general security on the internet, application support, password support, general getting your email set up, getting a library card, and any other general tech questions that folks may have. Now, I do want to clarify, we're not currently teaching like with a class model. We do direct folks who are looking for that to our Tech Connect classes at the Inwood and Washington Heights library branches if you're looking for more of a classroom-based model. This is like one-on-one based help, so you sit down with somebody. So just to clarify.
Do you make house calls for homebound seniors?
We do not make house calls at this time. Although I will note my boss has considered offering virtual tech help sessions in the new year, so that might occur for folks who may need help at home.
Okay. So no house calls at the moment, virtual sessions are being considered in the future.
Yes.
All right, I think that sums it all up. Thank you very much for your very detailed presentation.
Thank you folks
Really
for having me.
appreciate it, it's wonderful services. We'll move on to Isaiah Pittman, who, as he stated before, he works for NYPL Adult Services, and I'll pass it off, please.
Thank you very much, Erwin. I hope everybody can hear me. My name is Isaiah Pittman. I am one of the adult services librarians at the Inwood branch of the New York Public Library. As I believe I may have previously mentioned, I am here today on behalf of one of my colleagues who was going to attend, but something came up. Therefore, I do not have a slideshow. If I had known, I would have tried to bring flyers of various programs. So I'm just going to have to recite essentially from memory, and I may refer to my phone, which has the Inwood Library website information on it currently. But I was just basically told to give a rundown of the other programs and services offered by the Inwood Library at this time, including the Tech Connect classes, which Misha has already mentioned. We do have Tech Connect classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning and in the evening. There is an open lab, there is a class, and these are bilingual services. Now, I believe that the class is usually in the morning and the open lab is usually in the afternoon, but it does vary from week to week, and I believe you can get specific information about the subject of the class, because each time we tackle a different subject. Sometimes it's email for beginners, sometimes it's Excel for beginners, etc., etc. So you can find the times and the specificities of what the class deals with every week on the Inwood Library website. So Tech Connect, like I said. In addition to that, there are currently 2 monthly book clubs, one of which is just a more general book club, and the one for this month is The Pursuit of Love by Nancy Mitford on December 10th. And the other one is, the other monthly book club program is called Diverse Books and Banter. And that one is going to be on December 18th, Thursday, December 18th, discussing the book One Yellow Eye by Lee Radford. Both of these programs are hybrid. They are virtual, and there is an option to attend virtually and in person. In addition, the physical copies of both books are available while supplies last to check out at the Inwood Library. And you can either register by going in person and speaking to a librarian at the front desk, or you can register online on the Inwood Library website. Each of these events has its own page with our link to register, and once registering, if you prefer to attend virtually, you will be sent the link to attend. So then there is an additional program that is entirely virtual at the moment. It is a virtual short story discussion program. It is also monthly. This month we will be meeting at 11 a.m. on Monday the 15th to discuss a short story, a Southern Gothic short story by the author William Gay, a contemporary and friend of Cormac McCarthy's, called I Hate to See That Evening Sun Go Down, which comes from the short story collection of the same name. In addition to that, there is a weekly adult coloring, which I believe is just a simple free creative program, about an hour of just coming and coloring. Coloring supplies are provided, but you can also bring your own. And that is on Mondays, and I'm just gonna try to see if I can get the time. No registration required for that, you just show up. That, I believe, is usually on Tuesdays at, hang on just a moment for me, please. Tuesdays at 2 p.m. is when the adult coloring club is. There is additionally a monthly program, Reading Rhythms, run by myself and another one of my colleagues, and that is the New York Public Library's partnership with the Reading Rhythms program, which is a program it is a program from outside the library that we partner with, and basically it is a monthly reading party. You show up, and there is some time for quiet reading with light instrumental music, and there's also opportunities to sit with other patrons and discuss what you're reading and trade recommendations. So it is partially quiet reading, but also partially social and discussion oriented. And that is a monthly program. This month's program will be on Thursday, Wednesday, December 17th at 4 p.m. And that also is a program that you will need to register for online. In addition to that, we have a film screening program every month, and this month, the film is Crossfire, an Oscar-nominated post-war noir film directed by Edward Dmytryk, starring Robert Young, Robert Mitchum, and Robert Ryan in an Oscar-nominated role, as well as Gloria Graham. That film again is on Monday the 15th at 4:30. The film is always at 4:30. Sometimes usually it's on Wednesdays, but because of holiday scheduling, we had to move it to a Monday. There is no registration required. You can just show up. Give me just one moment, please. I'm going to refer to the impromptu list I made to see if there are any other major adult programs that I am forgetting. We also have story times for families. This is not an adult program, but it's worth mentioning. We have family story time for children, for families with children, on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 11 o'clock, I believe. The one last monthly adult program I forgot to mention is Poetry and Sip, and this is run by one of my colleagues again, so I don't have a tremendous amount of information, but I believe it is similar to a book discussion, but with poetry, and more information for that should be available on the Inwood Library website. I believe that one registration is required. And the last thing for December that I want to make everybody aware of is that we are having an outside performer, Yale Acker Cat Modiano's Jazz Ensemble. And on Saturday the 20th at 2 p.m., we are hosting this outside music group, this music performance group for ensemble is the word I'm looking for a performance called Music and Visuals as an Active Piece, a musical performance with screenings, projections, and exhibition of works by a Brooklyn-based ceramic visual artist. And that program is, so once again, that program is on Saturday, December 20th. And for that also requires registration. And once again, if you go to the Inwood Library page of the New York Public Library, you should see there is a list available of all programs for all age groups with the option to register for various programs. I'm sorry I don't have a slide with more contact information and links, but you can always call the Inwood branch of the New York Public Library at 212-942-2445. I believe that is the number.
Repeat slowly.
The Inwood Library number, the branch library number is 212-942-2445. You can also send an email to inwood@nypl.org with any questions you may have. And you go on the website also to request a group visit or a class visit. There is also an online form for doing that in case any teachers or organizations or groups wish to come and tour. That's how you submit that request. Those, I believe, are all the programs, or all the adult ones at least, so yeah, that's it from me. And I appreciate your letting me come here.
And we appreciate, we thank you for coming, and we love having you.
What a wealth of information you shared. I keep thinking about that coloring group. I keep thinking I want to go to that.
I've been told it's a lot of fun.
Now, are all of these events, everything is free of charge?
Yes, all New York Public Library programs are free of charge.
I have a question, if I may.
Yes,
It-
sure.
Are these classes open to residents of all of New York City, or just for residents in Community Board 12, Washington Heights or Inwood?
All residents.
Thank you.
Is that the conclusion of your presentation?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Isaiah, for your presentation. Very informative, very detailed, just as Misha's. and definitely a wealth of information. I guess my only, you answered my question. I was gonna ask for your information so you can give me the detailed list, but I'll just go on the Inwood Library page and essentially copy and paste so that everyone can have access to the link through the minutes.
If you wish, I can also, at a later, once I get back to my office, I can forward other links and things to you or,
I would love that.
okay, yes, I
We
shall
we
do
can trade
so.
information afterward.
Marvelous,
Thank you very much.
You could send that to me, Mary.
Yes.
And I'll distribute it to you.
excellent.
Does anyone else have any questions? And I also want to make a note of, we're joined by Anthony Viola, our first vice chair. Anthony, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure.
Say hi.
Hi, Anthony Viola, first vice chairperson of Community Board 12. I serve right now on the licensing committee as well as our executive committee, but I like to sit in on as many of the committee meetings that I can throughout the months. So it's great to meet you and everyone on Zoom.
Anthony, do you have any question or?
No, sounds great so far.
Does anyone else online have any questions?
And apologies for being late. We just did a ribbon cutting downstairs for Audubon Plaza. So that's open. Yeah.
We couldn't split ourselves.
Yeah, of course.
All right, it seems like there are no questions. Yes,
Remove
all
the
right.
agenda.
We can move on to the next order of business, which is old business. Mario, would you like to cover any old business or anything we need to cover?
Can't think of anything right now off the top of my head that we need to talk about.
Last meeting, we covered the budget priorities and the expense budget changes that we made. And that's pretty much it. Nothing to cover there. All of that was already tackled and discussed. Do we have any new business we want to discuss?
I'm assuming there will be future discussions about Isabella.
Yes,
Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm here for those because I know that that's a big sensitive topic for the community. So
right.
yeah,
Diane was not able to be at the meeting today, she let me know, but as things progress, I don't know. I think people remember at our last meeting that Diane Ashley from Isabella made the announcement that Isabella is being sold. Reasons, were discussed at that time, and plans. Nothing is absolutely, settled at this point. It's gonna be maybe a couple of years before it officially happens. So there's gonna be a lot of information coming forth as time moves on and more details about that. So we will keep everybody informed. I mean, the plan is to keep Isabella as it is, as a nursing home, and provide the services that are needed for the community. So those of us that have been around for a long time know Isabella from back when. So,
It's been a part of the community for a very, at least, my entire life at least. We'll certainly keep involved, definitely.
great, thank you.
All right, any announcements for the future? Any future announcements or any announcements in general that anyone wants to make, anyone wants to add?
just, I have just a reminder to the community board members and others that want to contribute that we are collecting toys for Toy Drive, and they can be brought to the community board office at 530 West 166th Street on the 6th floor at any time, during business hours. And I guess I can just announce at this point, since this is our December meeting, happy holidays to all. Happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, happy everything that everybody celebrates during this period of time. Have a happy and safe and, good month until we meet again in the new year.
There it goes. Happy holidays to everyone from me as well. And for our next meeting, we will not be meeting on the first scheduled Thursday as usual. We will be meeting on the second scheduled Thursday, which will be Thursday, January 8th, 2026. I just wanted to make a note of that for everyone online. And that's pretty much it on our end. Move to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
Okay, second.
Sure, I can say.
All right, meeting adjourned at 11:26 a.m. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time, and have a wonderful day and happy holiday season. And I look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everyone. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Chag Hanukkah Sameach. Merry Christmas.